And from my perspective, because I get a lot of questions about this as far as, what we're seeing now with, some of these bidding wars and these values going up year over year now. Are we looking at some type of event like 2006, 2007? And I think there's some big fundamental differences to that, right? Right now, inventory is the problem. I don't see that issue resolving anytime soon. We're starting to see it a little bit easier. We're not seeing 20 offers on houses. I agree with you, Anthony. My buyers are definitely having an easier time getting in and getting offers accepted because of the steps we take, but also because there's not those 30, 40 offer scenarios that we're maybe seeing, earlier this year. So right now, for me, it's a great time because we're starting to see rates move up. We would expect rates to move higher over time, just, because they are at historic lows. It's more likely for them to increase than move lower from where we are. We would still anticipate, I think I would still anticipate values to slowly increase. Are they going to increase at 14, 15%? Maybe not, but we would expect it to continue to go up because of inventory concerns. And what are your thoughts on that, Anthony?
Yeah, I think that's normal, right? I think hopefully we're going to go back to a normal market, and that's what we need to do. We've been in an inflated market. We start 20% in appreciation, which is not normal. So listen, when I bought my home 10 years ago. I got my interest rate at 4.25. I was jumping up and down. I was so excited, and I was like, 4.25? Are you serious? And now you're saying the word twos. It's wild to me. So yeah, you know what? Rates might increase a little bit, but you know what also will happen? The prices will come down slightly as well. So it will adjust, and it's all relative. And I think sometimes when people start to rate shop and do all of that, they have to think more about the big picture, right?
Absolutely.
And that's important to have somebody to kind of walk them through the process and explain that. So for me, I know when I bought my home at 4.25, I was excited. And I know that, listen, when the rates go like above 3, people are like, whoa, 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 I don't know. And we're probably going to have a little bit of that. But eventually, people will realize in the grand scheme, they're still doing really, really well. I mean, I don't remember, but I remember like people were talking about interest rates at 18, 19%, right?
Yeah.
And like
even in 2018, rates made a push higher, and they were in the mid to high 4s for a very short period of time.
Oh.
So even with rates, you probably look at the average offer rates, they're pushing into the low 3s. I mean, that is a historically low interest rate. When we look at rent to buy analysis, when you take a look at what actually happens when you go from renting and shifting over to a mortgage, even though your payment might be going up, the net wealth that you build over time is significant with home ownership. So, right now, great time to be looking at it. I do not see a scenario where rates, really, move to a point where we're not considering them historic lows.
Right.
It's just a way to really lock up that cost of living. Lock up that investment, right? Every house that you buy, whether it's a primary residence, a second home, an investment property, it's an investment, right? You are building equity through your monthly payments by paying down your mortgage balance, and also through that home appreciation over time. And that home appreciation over the last few years has been very nice for homeowners like myself and Anthony to see. It's nice seeing, oh wow, we actually have built up a significant amount of equity in our homes over the last 10 years. For our first home buyers, we really want to encourage, like, now's the time to start, right? Now's still a great opportunity. We'll see what happens in the spring, but yeah, definitely, more accepted offers, a little bit less competition.